All right, so I was messing with NVIDIA.ai and I had to stop halfway through. I haven't watched this entire video, but here's the prompt. So my goal here is I'm trying to create an AI video just to see how good AI is. And uh, you know, here's the prompt. So David and Goliath is a mighty story. I want to show the back of the little shepherd boy. This is David holding his small leather sling in his modest shepherd's boy clothing. Looking at Goliath's face. So Goliath is in the desert in golden armor, ready for war, with his sword in his hand, walking slowly towards David in the golden hot desert sun. Okay, so pretty simple. A little bit of detail there, but pretty simple. Um, let me let me quickly open this up in a new tab because I think it's important to show you kind of the process here. Okay, so when I paste the prompt in there and I click generate video, it's going to do analyze and it's going to ask me a few questions. Okay, so now you can choose realistic animation or anime. I chose, well, it gave me the option for 2 minutes. I don't know why it's different now, but I'll do 1 minute and you can do YouTube and you can continue. Now it'll take time to do that, but that's the prompt I did. And it'll ask you, you know, to pay for premium and I'm not going to pay for like this, whatever. So I'll just go with the free, right? And that's what I chose. I am curious to know what the AI version will be, and maybe I'll do that at the end of this video to show you what that looks like. And I'm curious to know what that prompt would be. But let me just show you. So I just picked the free stock footage one. Let me just show you what came up.
The sun beat down on the valley. It was a blinding heat. Two armies faced each other. Tension hung in the air. The Israelites trembled. The Philistines were fierce warriors, dust devils
Okay, so far not so bad. I mean, it could be better, but with stock footage, not so bad.
danced across the
What's an explosion doing there?
battlefield. The air was thick with anticipation. Something big was about to happen. A challenge had been
I
issued.
just don't get what.
David was the youngest.
Sick the music. David got a cape on. Is this Superman? Am I watching David the Superman? Is he a superhero? In a cornfield? No, not cornfield. Wheat field. What am I saying?
Of 8 sons. He was just a shepherd boy.
He's just.
He tended his father's
What happened? Where's the cape?
sheep. David was small,
Oh,
but he
there's the
was
cape. It's
brave.
back.
He protected his flock from lions and bears. David's brothers were soldiers.
AI's
They were
got a long
fighting
way
with
to
the
go.
Israelites. One day,
What's with the music? I don't get. Okay, like everything is. I mean, you gotta find stock footage somehow, but the music.
David's father sent him to the battlefield, and he wanted news of his brothers. Goliath was a giant among men. He was a Philistine champion. Every day, Goliath challenged
Okay, not so bad. Not too bad.
the Israelites. He called them out to fight. His voice boomed across the valley. Goliath wore heavy armor. He carried a massive spear. No one dared to face him. He was an intimidating sight. David was shocked.
I was shocked. This footage.
He couldn't believe that no one would fight Goliath. He volunteered to fight the giant himself. Everyone doubted him. David refused to wear armor. He took only his sling and 5 smooth stones. He stepped forward to meet Goliath. David's courage inspired everyone. He showed that even the smallest can be the bravest.
What was that? What was that? Oh my gosh, that was the cringiest, funniest thing I've ever seen. Oh my word. Okay, so honestly, I'm curious to know if I pay for a monthly subscription, what it would look like. Generative? What the what? Why does that cost so much? Okay, well let's just do the plus. It gives you 60 seconds of generative credit. I don't even know what that means, but let's go for it and try it out. All right, let's go for a minute. Generative media. We're not doing stock media. Okay, let's generate that. 60 seconds generative credits. I guess continue. I'm curious. Now this is going to take a bit of time, so I'm going to have to resume the video at the end of that. All right, so after much waiting, it took probably twice the time that it took just the stock footage one. So the first cringy one it took it took half the time as what this AI wants. So I'm very curious to see what it can produce. That is very good text for AI. That's actually that's incredible. With the text, hold on, let's go back here. Why can't I drag back? This like this play thing needs to get fixed, but that's very good text for AI. And it's spelt things right, and it looks good. That's impressive.
I am David, son of Jesse, once a shepherd boy from Bethlehem. But on that day facing
That's pretty good. I didn't even give it that information. I just put that in.
Goliath, I became something more. The sun beat down
He just walked away. Why can't I? Oh, this play. You can't change the play in full screen. He just walks up to Goliath and goes, "Wait, nope, psych."
But on that day facing Goliath, I became something more. The sun beat down mercilessly on the valley of
Look at the quality of that. That's actually really good.
Elah. I could feel its heat through my simple tunic. In the distance I saw him, Goliath, a mountain of a man clad in golden armor that glinted like fire. My brothers laughed when I volunteered.
This is so good. I'm so impressed, actually. I'm actually shocked, to be honest.
What can a boy do against a giant? They sneered. But as I approached the battlefield, my leather sling in hand, I felt different, stronger. Goliath's footsteps shook the earth. His sword
Bro looks pissed.
gleamed, promising death. Yet with each step I took, my fear melted away. I realized
Okay, now he's Chinese?
this wasn't about size or strength. It was about faith, about courage. In that moment, facing the giant, I understood. I wasn't just David the shepherd boy anymore. I was David the giant slayer, and history was about to change.
It puts in credits where there's no credits. Whoa, that was so impressive. Honestly, that's not too bad. Pretty good. I'm quite impressed. Let's some of the visuals of this are actually good. That's really nice. I'm curious to know how much credit it took to do that. You can choose to make it shorter. Okay. Yeah, no, that's cool. I mean, I'm gonna keep trying this and see how it does and then post updates and stuff. But let me know what you guys thought of this whole thing. I'm curious. I was just messing around and then thought I would just turn on the camera and record the experience because it was actually kind of interesting. If you have any prompts, leave them in the description or in the comments. Try and give a detailed prompt and I'll paste it in as long as I've got credits, and then I'll post it on YouTube and then send the link in the response to your comment, and we'll see what it looks like. So hopefully that was fun to watch.